So, good morning from sunny Staffordshire. We're on our way towards Armitage at the moment and ultimately Rugeley. So, I've got a little bit of filming to do out there just to supplement the bit that you'll probably have already seen before this one, where we looked at the Rugeley power station coming down. I just wanted to go and get some sort of after shots. So, as I said, I'm probably talking to you about it after I did it. So I thought, well, while we're out and about, try and put something together. You know, got to keep you lot happy. So Mrs Lumsden's in there somewhere moaning that I've got her up too early, and she'll no doubt be out in a minute with a scowly face, because she also had a few to drink last night. So I have just seen Mrs Lumsden. She looks an absolute picture this morning.
Picture of what?
She had 4 pints of Guinness last night.
No, don't tell them.
That's a lot for a little lady. I'm not telling them anything else
Good.
about what you did to me.
Eel.
She didn't. I can but dream. I can but dream. Morning.
Gentle,
Have you angled that so that you're not in the shot?
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop being naughty. You know. Stop playing hard to get. You know the public want you. So we had a drink last night, didn't we?
We did.
With Alan. And unfortunately, I can't remember Alan's partner's name.
That's not very good of you, is it?
I know she came from the Wirral, because she spoke like that. She spoke like that, didn't she?
She did, but she's lovely. And the dog.
They were
Molly.
lovely. Molly the dog.
Yeah, we remember the
Lovely.
dog's name.
So yeah,
Alan.
they've got a new boat on order. So that's going to be exciting. So I'll catch up with Alan at some point in the future and maybe do a bit about his new boat. Who knows? But he's a good drinking
I
partner.
was about to say they're a lovely couple, but they drink and they make
All
me
done half drink. Alan. Alan done half drink does.
No, it was a lovely evening.
If anybody out there knows of an Alan McCoy who lives near Armitage, Hansacre, don't go to the Crown Inn because he'll lead you bad ways. Just saying. So yeah, we're out and about. As I said, we're going to Rugeley just to do a little bit to supplement the.
Have I done enough? Can I go?
You interrupted me when I was in my introduction of this film. And then we're going to meet Paula's cousin in Rugeley for a coffee and a bit of lunch. And then we're coming back out this way to spend a bit of time with our friends James and Claire, who live in Armitage. And then tomorrow we're heading back towards Alrewas. We've got some friends in Alrewas, Deb and Dave.
Deb and Dave.
So we'll go and see them.
Can we show off their Harry Potter shed?
Oh, it might be, yeah. Dave's project for lockdown was to build a summer house. And Dave's summer house ended up being a Harry Potter themed bar in his garden. This is not good because of the sun. Look at the sun glinting through the...
Well, that's because it's behind you, darling.
Who put the sun there?
There's not a lot you can do about that.
Who put the sun there?
Good old Mother Nature.
Stupid place to put the sun. So anyway, you've probably got a silhouetted version of Lumpy, which is probably a better shot of Lumpy. It's a bit of a wide silhouette, but nevertheless. So there are our plans. So we'll record some highlights and bits and bobs on the way, and put together again another nonsensical film of nothing other than me and Mrs Lumsden bickering and chuntering at each other and trying to outdo each other with comedic little quips. Doesn't that look beautiful against the blue sky. Look at that. World famous. This bridge its foundations are like sandstone. If you look at it, it's obviously been built into the rock that was here. Because this section that goes around Armitage Church is quite narrow and it is quite rocky. So I guess when they made this bit of canal, it would have been a bit of a challenge for them.
Is it like a bit of an old wives' tale or an urban myth that the bodies, because it's by the graveyard, that when they started to dig out the canal, they had to get rid of the bodies because they were coming out the side?
I think it was something like that. So yeah, it's all quite steep and rocky around here, and when it's busy, this bend is a lot of sort of catastrophes and traffic queues and all sorts. I'm going to dare myself to turn around and just get a shot of the bridge from that direction, and not forget to turn my boat.
Do you want me to do something?
No, I've got this.
I've got this.
Thank you.
That's where all the bodies came out of.
Yeah, the graveyard is just above up here, and I do believe that they've had one or two spillages spillages of remains coming down the bank, but that may just be a myth. But it makes for an exciting bit of comment on this vlog, doesn't it?
It does. And you need all the help you can get.
I do. People suggest it's all about Lumpy, and it's not. You demand that it needs to be a lot more about you. Oh, you're pretending to be so shy. What's that? Bird.
Oh, squirrel.
It's thrush. That is. There's nothing rude about the word thrush when you're talking ornithological. What a word that was, ornithological. And I think we've mentioned this place before, but this is the Plum Pudding. And if you're ever coming through this way, they do a fantastic Italian meal here. It's been probably 18 months since we last went there, but a really nice place. And you're allowed to moor here if you're using the restaurant. So it's a really beautiful little spot. We've moored here a couple of times. Just up on this embankment just off the road. But it really is a lovely place to stay. There's a lovely grass bank that you can sit on, and I just want to sort my bow camera out, missus.
Do you want me to jump off?
Morning. How you doing? Lovely, isn't it? Make the most of it. Travelling through this guy.
Morning.
Thank you.
We'll get on.
Yeah. So this is what they call Armitage Tunnel. Well, again, we've been through here before. I think my last vlog was called that came through. It's called Tunnel, not Tunnel, because it's not a tunnel, not anymore. You can jump that, missus. So in this section, it gets very narrow where it once was a tunnel. They collapsed the roof in. So you have to send your crew member forwards just to check whether there's anything on its way through, otherwise you got an awkward reverse out of this. So there she goes, the love of my life. Yes, yes, gave me the bird, gave me the bird. She's, do you know what I mean? You all think she's lovely, don't you? She's a nasty piece of work. She wants to be, particularly when she's got a hangover. Morning. So we've got these now down. Let's see if I can play her up a bit. Come in, Mrs Lumsden. Come in, Mrs Lumsden, over. No, etiquette isn't what, it's receiving, over. That's what you have to say.
There's a lot of things I want to say, and I think I can probably say them in the privacy of a tunnel.
But you never know who's going to come up behind you, like those cyclists who nearly knocked you over because you weren't concentrating.
I think you'll find I did hear them talking, and then at the appropriate time, to be efficient, I stepped to the side so they could smoothly come past me.
Why are you putting on your posh English accent?
To be honest, I have no idea. I think it's just whenever I've got any form of communication in my hand, I go into automatic pilot.
Is that your telephone voice, Mrs Lumsden?
I don't really want to hear my telephone voice.
Well, look, I'm sort of entering the... Are we looking clear at the moment? Because I can't see you, and I am kind of entering the mouth of the bridge, the tunnel.
Sorry, I should have mentioned some time back you're quite free to come through.
Yeah, that was the purpose of you going down there with a walkie-talkie, not to chat me up and use your most beautiful RP English.
Sorry, you cut out there.
I'll cut you out.
And if I want to stop listening to you, I just keep pressing the button.
Right, I'm entering the tunnel of doom now.
So do you want me to just wait at the very end, or is there a particular spot you want to pick me up at?
I think the very end is the next place you get on at because of these railings, so as soon as you get to the end of those railings, we'll get you there.
Well, thank you very much.
Right, now shut up because I need to concentrate. Bye.
Very rude to say shut up.
Okay, sorry. Could you no longer transmit any further of your strange posh English accent whilst I transgress through the tunnel of doom? Thank you.
Yeah, open and out.
So welcome to Armitage Tunnel, here we are. Should we sing a song? What can we sing? So she's still talking to me. I wanted to sing then. In memory of Paula's father, who we sadly lost a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Wall, Alan Waldron, loved this boat. I'm going to sing a song that he loved, and he played this part several times. If I was a rich man, yabba dabba 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 dum, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I was a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Dabba 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 dum. If I was a biddy biddy rich, idle diddle 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 man. That's for Mr. Wall. May he rest in peace. What a legend he was, what a legend. He will be greatly missed. Leaves a big space. He was a big man, a big character. Awesome. How are we doing, Mrs. L? How are we looking?
In what respect?
Well, I think how do I look? I mean, I must look pretty fantastic, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's because you're really, really far away and I haven't got my contact lenses in.
Oh, she's cheeky. She's cheeky. You're very cheeky, Mrs Lumsden, today. You're very cheeky. When you get back, you can put yourself in your bedroom and don't come out until you can apologise.
Although I do have to say, you look better than what you sounded like coming through that tunnel.
Anyway, get yourself ready to board. Here she is. The woman of my the woman of my dreams. Jump.
Oh well, that looks a mess at the front.
That's your end, the well deck.
I thought it was yours.
Oh, I'm very rarely there. Was it not all?
Morning.
Morning. Right.
I was singing along with you.
This is one of those bridges on a bend where you just cannot see around it. And if you're going to meet somebody, it's going to be here. So here we go. Starting to take up a bit of a wide berth so I can try and see around this bend at the earliest point. It's a proper blind one, this is. Once you start getting into it, you start to think, oh, what was I worrying about? But at this point, you just cannot see. So nice and steady, nice and slow. Okay. I bet there's been some clashes on this bend in the past. There she goes. Beautiful. Yeah, this used to be the view as you came out from on the other side of this bridge. The cooling towers would be above the top of the houses there. So some of you will have seen this footage before.
Yes, yeah.
Morning. Yeah, so the view there were four big cooling towers. Disappeared a fortnight ago in one big bang, as you saw.